So what more does this report have, and how damning is it for the Karzai government?
Well, the report is based on more than 27,000 interrogations with over 4,000 detainees, Taliban detainees, al-Qaeda detainees, foreign fighters and Afghan civilians. And so it offers a unique insight into what they think about the insurgency and where they think the war is going. And particularly damning is their descriptions of the support they say that they have received from Pakistan, and particularly from Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence Directorate, the Pakistani spy agency.
And it also apparently says that the Taliban, its strength, its motivation is quite intact, and it seems to be growing because of the support that it had from Pakistan's ISI. That's really different from the kind of reporting that we've seen from, say, the American government coalition forces, who said actually the Taliban is much weaker.
Well, certainly publicly, US and NATO forces tend to concentrate on the sense that the Taliban are weary, that they're tired of fighting. Now, that sense does come through in this report, but also, perhaps more significantly, is the sense that the Taliban are absolutely confident that they can topple President Hamid Karzai's government once NATO forces leave. And they appear, according to this report, to have adapted their strategy in order to hasten the NATO withdrawal and in order, in their eyes, to hasten their ultimate victory, their recapture of Afghanistan.
This is a report that has been leaked. Who stands to gain? Who stands to lose?
Well, certainly, I think the wider understanding of where the insurgency is stands to gain. This is, as the report says, a unique insight into the thinking of the insurgency. It is certainly also very damning of Pakistan's role, and this is only likely to heighten tension between particularly US relations with Islamabad. It may also further the Afghan government's appetite for peace. There's a sense in this document that peace negotiations aren't going very fast, going very far, very fast, and certainly given the insurgents' enthusiasm, given the insurgents' confidence in their own victory, this may hopefully hasten appetites on all sides to try and broker a negotiated settlement.
But is it something that you would, from having reported from there, is it something that the Karzai government, I mean, we saw there just a few weeks ago that they had changed their stance in terms of wanting to negotiate with the Taliban. Would they have known about this kind of reporting, or would they have known about the strength of the insurgency, and that's why they said this is time for us to negotiate peace?
Well, this report certainly would not have been shared, as far as we know, with the Afghan government. It's a secret report. It's only been shared, as far as we know, with the troop contributing nations who are part of the NATO coalition in Afghanistan. They would have been aware of these insurgents' attitudes. They would also have been aware that these insurgents so far do not see the Afghan government's efforts towards peace as credible. The troop contributing nations, particularly the US, will have been aware that the Taliban still believe that after 10 years of fighting and after President Barack Obama's surge, the Taliban still believe that they can win.